episode 1032, and we are live in Southwest Florida at the beach. This is the beautiful Gulf of Mexico behind me. It is a stormy, well, it's not stormy yet, but we have storms coming. The water is very rough for the Gulf of Mexico, which is exciting. There's lots of different colors in the clouds. The sun's coming up. It's a little chilly. It was 69 degrees this morning. If I knew, I might have worn a hoodie, but that's okay. Hi Lisa, good morning. If you're joining me live, please say hello. If you have questions, let me know. Hi Joe, good morning. Hi Thea and Lisa, Barbara, Rinny, Sean, Thea, good morning everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 1032 and we're live in Southwest Florida at the beach. Hi Marcia, good morning. Hi Judy. Hi Ilkea. Hi Barbara, hi Tina. Yes, it is cool here today. It's always fun to see something different at the beach. Ah, wonderful, Rinny, enjoy. Yeah, the waves are really cool today. I thought it would be a perfect day actually for us to go for a beach walk so we could really enjoy all of those waves. So I thought what we should do is start with our 30-second relaxation with our eyes closed. Oh, and I also wanted to point out something that I found on Amazon, which is a little strange, but I think you'll get why I like them so much. So I've been on a quest to find good functional shorts that have pockets, which when you're shopping in women's clothes, that's really hard to find. So I ended up searching in the men's department because I was watching Marlon one day and thought, gosh darn, he's got beautiful pockets on his shorts. And I thought, you know what, maybe I need to look at men's shorts. And boy, did I find something. I gotta stand up to show you. So I found these men's shorts, elastic waist with a drawstring. Not only does it have pockets, but they are zipper pockets. So I can keep my keys on one side and zip them up. We're filming right now, but otherwise my phone fits in this one and I can zip it up. And if that's not enough, there's a zipper back. There's a pocket in the back that zips. Look at how big that one is even. Like, how is that fair that women's shorts don't come like that? And with all the juggling and moving and stuff going on right now, I thought, I need these. And so they were just over $20 or so, like $24 I think. They come in a ton of colors, even like feminine colors if that's really the route that you want to go. But I gotta tell you, I'm so in love with them. I'd like them as my daily uniform, but I only have the one pair, so I wash them and wear them again. Anyway, anybody that's looking for a pair of shorts that have amazing pockets and are super comfy, I thought I would share that with you. Anyway, yeah, exactly. I'm not constantly looking around through all of my chaos for my keys and my phone. Like, yes, thank you very much. This is exactly what I need to help me through plowing through chaos right now. So if I figured if they're that awesome for me, maybe I could share them with all of you too. Yeah, and they're not bad looking either. They're not bad looking, and they're tough material. They're soft but still tough material, so I thought they were perfect for all of the heavy lifting stuff and messy stuff that's going on in my world right now. Anyway, having said that, I thought it would be super fun this morning to toasty mornings. Me too. I always buy oversized t-shirts and hoodies in the men's department anyways. I don't know why I didn't think about shorts and not leggings, shorts and sweats. So I might do a little more men's clothes shopping. So those of you that might be wondering about size, because it does get confusing, I am wearing men's size large. I did not want them to be tight, and because they have the drawstring and the elastic band, they're maybe a smidge big on me. Oh, that's a good point, Sandshell. That's exactly why they don't put pockets on women's clothing. Anyway, I feel like bucking the system on this one, and I'm super excited to have shorts with really functional pockets. And like I said, I bought them a smidge on the large size because because of everything going on right now, the last thing I want to deal with shorts that were too tight. So I think in a perfect world, I'd probably buy a medium, but right now I'm more happy in the large. Right, I don't think you would know that they're men's shorts, Sandshell. They just look like super functional shorts. I think they look fine on, and I think they look super cute with my Dragonfly Warrior t-shirt, so I'm good to go for Friday. All right, so let's do our 30-second closing our eyes and listening to the sounds of the waves and get in the zone, and then let's go for a beach walk and pay attention to all those big rolling waves. Okay, I'll count, so if you are comfortable trusting me, just close your eyes and I'll tell you when we open our eyes back up again. Starting now. Okay, I roughly counted to 30. I'm somebody that counts quickly, so I counted to 35 just to be safe, but I hope you enjoyed that. My eyes are open. If you want to open your eyes now, you can too. If you don't, that's fine as well. All right, I'm going to pack everything back up in Dolly really quick here, and then we'll get ready for our walk. I am going to leave Dolly here. I think it'll be fine. There's plenty of people sitting around. Just gonna have to take the phone out of the tripod. Set the tripod inside, Dolly. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Had to sit you down for a second, sorry. Okay. And we are back. I'll flip the camera around. And let's go for a walk. All right, here's where Dolly is. I'm sure she'll be fine. There's two guys doing yoga on either side of where I'm sitting. I'm sure it'll be safe. Look at these waves. We don't see waves like this very often, do we? I think this is a special treat in itself, don't you? And always a nice surprise to do something different. Bye, Dolly. I could just sit and stare at these waves for hours, couldn't you? Yeah, me too, Joe. And you know what? I don't mean to take away from the soft waves when I say I love these big waves. Like, I love the soft waves of the Gulf of Mexico too. And I like quiet days at the beach. I like all days at the beach. And I love the variety so much. You know, I love the crystal clear days, and I love the cloudy days. And I love the sunny days and the rainy days. This is Vanderbilt, yes. Yes, we're right in front of the Ritz-Carlton now. I'm headed south from Vanderbilt Beach access. I've been parking in the parking structure here this week because with being the height of tourist season right now, it's near impossible to get into Wiggins Pass. So I'll just wait till next month when the majority of the folks go home and we can have easier access. Yes, Sandra, watching wildlife is right up there with watching the waves. I agree. Okay, and keep asking me questions if you want. If you want to talk, we can talk. If you want to just watch the water, we can watch the water. But somebody asked me if the bird has come back, and it has not. Last time I heard the bird, I did not make it. My feet got through the water. I got caught. Oh, so the last time I saw the bird was yesterday morning when Bjorn noticed it. It's funny, now that I'm prepared for it, he's not coming back, but hopefully he comes back so I can talk to him. Well, the tide is definitely coming in. I think I'm gonna have to take my shoes off now that I wore flip-flops. But what happens is if you wear flip-flops and your feet get wet, then your shoes are slippery and then you're more likely to fall. So I think I'm safer barefoot now. Which means the camera is one hand holding so I can. The water is, well, it's only 69 degrees outside, Thea. So the contrast is not as great as if it was hotter outside. So it's hard to say. The water doesn't feel too shocking right now, but I think it's because it's cold out here. Colder. Cooler. You know what I mean? Like the water is deceptively feels colder when the temperature outside is hotter because there's a greater contrast between the two temperatures. Because it's cooler this morning, the contrast isn't as great. It's not a temperature I would swim in, and it's easily Googleable. But it's too early in the year for the water to have warmed up significantly. Oh my goodness, look at this. The clouds are cool too. Love all those textures. Oh man, do you guys see a herringbone or a chevron up there? Oh my gosh, do you see it? I think it's more herringbone, but I definitely see a texture up there. A textile texture, that's what I was trying to say. I couldn't spit it out. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. It's not every day you get to see a herringbone design in the clouds. And I suppose it takes fiber artists to notice, but that's okay. That's what we are. That was awesome. I don't know how to take a screenshot while I'm recording, but that was really cool. Was that as exciting for you guys as it was for me? Like, I don't even know what to make of it, but I just am thoroughly happy that I got to see it. And even more happy that I got to share it with all of you, because we're like-minded people and you can appreciate, and you know what herringbone is and can appreciate how cool that was to see in nature. All right, what else are we going to find today? So exciting. Going on a walkabout live? Man, anything could happen. Right? We could see anything. All right, Mother Nature. Let's see what you got today. Ah, that's wonderful, Ellen. Glad you could join me. And yay for multitasking. Man, I just love watching the power of these waves too. The power of water is so fascinating to me. Exciting, Sandra. Good for you. Whoa, look at that. I know they're not the biggest waves in the world. I'm sure in some parts of the world there are people watching with me this morning knowing that these are nowhere near the biggest they've ever seen, but this is exciting for me today. Exciting change. Yeah, they're big for South. They're not the biggest I've seen in Southwest Florida. I actually have seen bigger than this. Even here, I've seen bigger elsewhere for sure, but it's still an exciting variation today. Loving it. The foam has different textures in different parts of the crashing too. See how sometimes it's more foamy at the very edge? I like watching all the different scallops as the waves crash the shore and then recede back. See how they leave those wet scallops? I kind of love how they're not perfectly symmetrical too. But do you see all the scallops along the shoreline? Kind of like the scalloped edge of a shawl. Except we usually make them more symmetrical than this. But why do we? Maybe we should make some alternating sides before. I have several edgings and minor edge. Some of you probably have that book. I have edgings that alternate the size of the scallops with different flowers. Oh yeah, Sebastian Inlet has big waves. Yes. There's people that actually surf over there on the East Coast. Many years ago, gosh, maybe close to 30 years ago, I used to do some fishing at Sebastian Inlet. I did some night fishing over there, fishing for snook on the jetty. The only light we had was moonlight, and your eyes adjusted to it. Balancing your feet on the jetties, fishing into the inlet by moonlight overnight to catch snook. It was kind of tough, but great memories and delicious fish too. Snook is a protected species here in Florida, and so you're only allowed to catch them certain times of the year and certain sizes, but we did. And when you do, it's incredibly delicious. But pretty dangerous fishing for land fishing, that's for sure. Balancing on jetty rocks by moonlight. But I was young and adventurous. I'm still adventurous, just not young. Sebastian Inlet is north of Fort Lauderdale, probably north of Jupiter, but mid-Florida on the East Coast, maybe a little south of Central Florida, but around there. I lived in Orlando 30-some years ago, and we used to go to Sebastian from Orlando. I love Sebastian too. It's beautiful there. Haven't been in a long time, but I have great memories of Sebastian. And watching professional surfers there by day is a treat too. What excites me the most about traveling in Florida right now is the fact that I know quite a few places, but I still feel like I haven't even scratched the surface on all the hidden gems in Florida. And that's why I can't wait to start exploring and sharing it with all of you, because there's so many hidden gems here. And hopefully I've already shared some hidden gems with some of you, like Wiggins Pass. And think that's always going to be the top of my list of favorite hidden gems in Florida. It's going to be hard to pass Wiggins Pass as number one favorite spot, but I'm willing to explore and find out. I took surfing lessons once in San Diego on the Pacific, and I decided I was way too afraid of sharks attacking me, and I just couldn't get over my fear of sharks to really focus on it. Plus, I was so, and I still am to this day, I'm so in awe of the power of strong water that I just don't think surfing's for me. Not to say that I don't love watching other people do it. And there's plenty of sports that I enjoy watching and have no desire to do. And surfing is one of them. Like I said, I love it. I love watching it. But it's a little too dangerous for me. If something goes wrong out there, I don't like the idea of being stuck out there by myself with a head injury or a shark attack or whatever, hitting your head on the board. You know, I'm a little accident prone. It seems like a dangerous place to hit your head in tumultuous waves with a strong undercurrent and water higher than your head and sharks. But that's me. I think it's great that we can still appreciate the talents of other people even if we don't want to do what they do. I think that's the beauty of, one of the beautiful parts of living here on planet Earth is that we can appreciate other people without having to be like them, and I love that. I love being fascinated by other people's talents and not feeling the need to keep up. Ooh, Corkscrew Swamp is a great place. Yes, I love that place. I should probably consider a field trip over there one of these days. My only concern is that I would not have reception there, but I have to stop worrying about that because just like when I went to Miyaka State Park, when we didn't have reception, what did I do? Turned the live off, recorded, and uploaded it still. So it's not like I can't still share. I just need to stop making excuses and just go where I want to go. Right? Oh, did I tell you guys about another field trip I want to take you on? Is anybody here fans of Project Runway, that fashion design sewing competition show on TV? Are you familiar with the fabric store in the garment district of Manhattan in New York City where they shop, called Mood Fabric? Did you know Mood Fabric has now opened another location in Miami? Who would like for me to take you on a field trip to Mood Fabric? I would love an excuse to go over there and do a field trip. It's 2.5 hour drive each way, so I figured I'd coordinate it to do a sunrise podcast on the beach there. So I'd leave, 4-ish in the morning, do the regular show at sunrise on the beach because the sun will literally come up over the water there, which is, a nice, cool contrast to what we do here on the West Coast. And then do a second live going to Mood Fabric in Miami. Doesn't that sound exciting? Yes, a lot closer than the New York one. Yeah, I was very excited to see that they opened a location that's a short drive for me. Relatively short drive. Yep, so that's on my list too. In addition to all the nature stuff that we're gonna do. we got to do craft and fashion stuff too. Duh. Okay, I'm glad to see so many of you are excited too. Wonderful. I mean, the next question will be whether or not I can keep, if I'm allowed to go live in there or record in there, but I guess we'll find out. I know, me too, Judy. I would love to see how it compares to the New York store. And if they focus more on tropical stuff, or they focus more on, I'm curious to see how they're similar and how they're different, and if they're trying to cater to a different crowd. But I do believe there is a fashion designer scene in Miami, so I'm wondering if it is going to be more similar to the New York store than different. But can't wait to find out. The store in New York has some of the most beautiful lace I've ever seen in my life. And if I could just take you through the lace section, I would feel like it was a successful trip. Now, I don't mean lace like crochet and knit lace. I mean like fabric lace with embellishment on it and hand-sewn crystals and sequins and stuff. Like, it's more bridal and formal wear and extremely expensive. Oh, that's a good point, Sylvia. Oh yeah, I would definitely ask permission first. You know, I'm a rule follower. I don't like to be embarrassed and, confronted. So I would much rather get permission first for something like that. Otherwise, I just give you guys a report afterwards, Yeah, the sky's beautiful. The colors are beautiful. A little bit of blues popping out now, too. See some blue sky coming? All right, let me see if I can show you how far we've walked. You see that yellow building there? That's where we came from. So I don't know how long, if we walked for 15 minutes maybe, give or take. Maybe it's time to turn around. You guys want to stay with me for the turnaround? Whoops. There we go. That was easy. Let's just turn around. Oh, let's see if the wind is bothersome in this direction. It might be. You'll have to let me know. If it is, we'll just say goodbye. But if it's not, we'll stay. Is the wind okay, or is it horrible? Or is it somewhere, is it tolerable? You know what's fun about going for a walk and turning around and coming back at the beach is seeing the water at the different angle. I don't know why, but I feel like you got to see both ways. I get to, because I turn around, but sometimes I don't record in both directions because of the wind. Sounds awesome. Oh, good. Wonderful. How lucky could we be today? Wonderful. Oh, with the waves louder. That's good too. Ooh, what's that? Okay, you might think I'm silly, but I wave at helicopters every time they fly by. Kind of like how I talk to birds. I wave at helicopters too. I don't know why. And if I wasn't talking to you, I would be making eye contact and saying good morning to everybody as I walk by. I'm that annoying person. Because, maybe it's because I don't see many people throughout the day. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just want to be the change, you know that old Gandhi quote, be the change you want to see in the world. I feel like that's written in my soul. It's the way I've always felt. And if I want people to be friendlier, someone's got to make the first move. I don't know how cold the water is. I'm not very good at guessing temperatures, certainly with my feet. So I would suggest that you Google it, because I know it's readily available information to find out what the temperature is even exactly today. But I know the temperature is 69 degrees down here and it's windy and the water's not a huge contrast from the air, so I'm guessing it's close. But I don't know how to tell otherwise. It was a helicopter, but yeah, always fun to see. It's fun to see anything at the beach. Happy to see plants, people, waves, animals, mammals, fish. Exactly that reason too. I wear silly t-shirts in the grocery store, people's attention, and to get them to smile. I open doors for men and women at stores, and I say hi to people every chance I get. I chat up cashiers and try to make their days better. And you know what's nice is when you do it a couple of times, you can actually see them light up the next time they see you. Like you're that beacon in the storm sort of thing. Like I can't tell you how many times cashiers that I've become friendly with will have a tough day and see me and say, man, I'm so glad to see you right now. There have been some doozies to walk through here today. I mean, if that isn't the reward, I don't know what is. That makes me feel so good. Whoa, here comes some wind. This is the kind of wind that's making me feel like I'm going to blow over. Okay, Judy said water is 77 degrees. Thanks, Judy. Oh, that's fun, Diane. I used to go to those types of air shows with my grandpa and my dad when I was a little girl. That sounds fun. Great quote from Steel Magnolias. Smile and it increases your face value. That's cute. All right, you see the yellow building? That's where we're headed. Hopefully Dolly's still there. She should be. That looked like it was going to be a big one. Oh man, this is so cool. Ah, someone's seeing crochet stitches in the clouds now. Cool. I think our herringbones split up a little bit. That's okay, at least we saw it. There were a lot of parts I loved about Steel Magnolias, but the tearjerker part means I can't watch it regularly. Oh, that's cool, Marcia, that your son was in the Air Force. That's awesome. You must be so proud. Yeah, I see someone mention a retreat. Yeah, I don't have any plans to do that right now. I've got to get my life in order first. No offense to anybody, but my life's a little chaotic right now, and I need to get my own self situated. But yes, I've always wanted to do some sort of events like that. That would be super fun. In the meantime, I am absolutely planning on doing it virtually and taking everybody along as I figure my own things out. Yeah, I like sharing these beach walks. I know some people can't do it, and so it's a nice virtual experience for others. Some people use these videos on their treadmills to get that feel of being outside while they're exercising, and some people even watch this while they're walking outside. So whatever reason, some people just like to knit and crochet or hang out and watch, and I'm happy to share with everybody. Yep, I'll entertain the idea of retreats again, just not anytime in the immediate future, that's all. It's not a no. It's just a big difference. Ah, Sandra's crocheting right now. Good for you. I would like to get it back into my video studio and record some tutorials very soon. Hoping I can accomplish something this weekend. But I have a lot of other things to do too. But I'm going to juggle my best. Yeah, it's not a no, it's a not yet. Yes, the next step will hopefully be classes. That is a good point. Look at all these chairs. It wasn't hard to park here today either. It's obviously not a beach day. We're gonna see walkers, but not beach goers yet. Yes, Florida classes on the beach would be awesome. Yes. You know, everything happens for a reason. And everything happens in the right time, I suppose. So we just got to keep moving forward and keep staying positive, and everything works out. I am literally leaning forward to walk through the wind. It's one of those winds in this direction. I felt nothing in the other direction. Have a great weekend, Tammy. If we can get back to Dolly, I'll try to read a quote before we go. But we'll see if the wind's going to participate with us or not, or if it starts raining. But anybody that wants to stay with me, we'll read a quote back at Dolly. Bye, Lisa. Yeah, I know we're going over today. Anybody that wants to stay can stay. Anybody that can't, totally understand. Trying to look out at the water and look for good stuff. I'm missing some of the comments, but it's a little harder to read while walking, but I'm trying. Yep, that's right, Karen. All right, our yellow building's getting closer. And the Ritz is under construction. Building a whole other wing. That's crazy. That place is so stinking expensive. And they're building wings and they're always sold out. It's amazing. Oh, go for them. Oh, that's a pretty cover-up she's wearing, the black one. Oh, it's a dress and a cover-up. Still cute. Very flowy. Can anybody see Dolly yet? I can't see her. All right, who's going to see Dolly first? I think I see Dolly up there, but I'm not sure. It's quite a ways off. It's after the blue umbrellas and before like the concentration of people further down. Thanks for sharing that link, Judy. Anybody wants to keep chatting and keep the party going throughout the day, you can check out KO Community Forums on my website. It's 100% private. You can ask questions and talk and do all sorts of fun things over there. And also you have the ability to private message other people in the forums for private conversations as well. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure I see Dolly now. Can you see Dolly? I feel like she's the last thing before the concentration of people begins. Can anybody else see her? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, he's having fun. Oh, that reminds me. Marlon went with me to the storage unit last night because I had to take a couple of bins that were too heavy for the current condition of my back and hips. And so he agreed to go with me and lift them. And the storage unit has this flatbed dolly sort of thing. And every time he goes with me, that sweet little boy in him says, "Will you push me?" Now, he's 19 almost. Oh, shoot. Thank God that was my oh, no, there goes my shoe. Thank God it wasn't my phone. Is it going to come back, though? Oh, dang it. Oh, there it is over there. Oh, I don't know if I'm getting my shoe back. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. There it is. Oh, I got my shoe back and I didn't lose my phone. Wow. I was actually worried there for a second. I didn't know where I was going to set my phone down if I had to go run for my shoe. Man. Oh, I guess I could have put it in my zipper pocket. I'd have had to say goodbye to you guys abruptly, though, to do that. Anyway, problem solved. Just a little hustle. It was a combination of hustle and patience. I knew better than to go after the flip-flop as it was going out with the wave. I knew that I had to have patience to wait for it to come back in. It did not come back in enough on the first wave coming back in, but on the second one it came back. And then I hustled. And didn't drop my phone. Yay! Yeah, I've lost so much lately. I wasn't ready to lose my flip-flops this morning. Like I felt tears welling up at just the idea of losing another thing today. I know that sounds pathetic, but I'm a little fragile. Oh well, I'll get better. Okay, I was wrong. The first blue thing is not Dolly, but I do see Dolly now. Can you see her above the blue and red umbrellas? She's next. So anybody that wants to stay with me, I'm going to go back to Dolly and read a quote for everybody. Set ourselves in the right positive mindset to tackle the day and get ready for the weekend. Yeah, Pamela, I feel really good about the fact that I got a little exercise in today. There's Dolly. Speaking of Dolly, I'm toying with the idea of calling the RV Winnie since she's a Winnebago, and I can't take away Dolly's name because this Dolly has been such a big part of my life for so many years. I can't take her name away from her. And so I kind of like the idea of naming the RV Winnie since she's a Winnebago. Okay, let's get the tripod up. And then I'll pull out the hook. It's not official yet. I haven't decided if that is going to be it, but I like it so far. And I ask her every day when I walk in the driveway. You know, I pat the side or I rub the side and I ask her to give me a sign. I know. If you think I'm crazy, it's okay. It's just the way I like to personify animals and things. It just makes me feel happy. I know. It's because the weather's calming down and it's getting a little warmer. So, I am now reading out of Create, Share, Inspire Notebook, Volume 1, Issue 1. There are 7 issues. You can find them on my website or on Amazon throughout the world. They are creative writing journals that I have curated myself with beautiful inspirational quotes. Different quote on all 31 pages of all 7 issues. So, it really is lovely way to get refreshers all the time of different inspirational quotes that you may love and not think of all the time, or may never have heard and may spark something wonderful in your soul. But I'm really happy to share all of them with you because inspirational quotes have been such an integral part of my life for many, 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 many years. They've helped me through lots of situations and I love sharing that with you. Okay. This is a great one. This is on page 20 of Volume 1, Issue 1. It's by Jeremy Taylor. Focus on the strengths of those around you. Yes, 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 yes. This one always brings me back to Marlon. It is so easy as his mother and father to be critical of everything he does. But I'll tell you what, anytime I focus on his strengths and talk about and, you know, get him to focus on his strengths as well, it's better. Everything's better when you focus on the positive, whether it's in relationships with others or in relationship with yourself, or like we talked about, talking to strangers. So thank you, Jeremy Taylor. Focus on the strengths of those around you, on the strengths. Yes. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed my discovery of men's awesome pocket shorts. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful scenery, seeing textiles in the clouds, chatting with me and everyone else. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully you can make some time for self-care this weekend. I will certainly try, and even if I don't and if you don't, it's okay. Just the intention is a wonderful start. Okay, I will see you Monday for the next episode of the Kristin Omdahl Show. Bye-bye.